Welcome to heaven, motherfucker. Heaven is a place free of pedophiles and free of terrorists and free of degenerate sons of bitches and all their children, all their aunts, all their uncles, all their mothers, all their fathers. So welcome to heaven. God bless us all. What we're going to do is we're going to change Earth to a place that has no Nazi terrorist devils who are loving Israel and attacking God and trying to destroy God's life. Not creating religions, trying to tell God he is a slave to a bunch of devil pedophiles who need slaughtered. And we're also going to create a beautiful world where we don't have a Nazi empire enslaving all the other races upon the planet and bringing them into the empire to create a beautiful empire called Babylon. This is God telling you we must enter paradise. And it's going to be so beautiful. It's so great. It's so positive. There's such joyous moments here. We can remember 9/11 was the first time someone stood up against the terrorists. It was a joyous moment, was it not? We can remember COVID was when the humans attacked God and tried to dethrone and kill him and destroy his brain for like the 19th time. And God was tired of it, so God had said, let them poison, kill, and enslave themselves. And so COVID slaughtered the entire fucking planet. Except for COVID didn't do that. The humans who had been slaughtering and enslaving decided to do that to one another. Isn't that beautiful? Like, you're like, no, don't do it to me. Do it to your mother. And they're like, huh? I will. That fat bitch, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you with this COVID injection. The devil, I'm the devil. And then I actually got scared because I could actually do that shit, right? And I don't think I'm actually doing most of this, right? So like, we're in 2024, we're at Columbus, Ohio, the goddamn Jewish. There's barely any Europeans here. Right now, there's a whole bunch of people who are going to help me burn down the city. In 2020, the dark-skinned people helped me burn down this fucking city, and they still haven't replaced the windows in the fucking Capitol. It's still all wooden boards. It's like, I wonder if they know. I mean, because when I went to like confront the mayor, my Dwayne, the mutant, I mean, he was like, it's a God, I mean, like, God doesn't create mutant sons of bitches. He creates devils who look like devils. And the mutant sons of bitches, the deformed rat people are trying to tell you looks don't matter. And God's here telling you looks are every fucking thing. If you're a piece of shit, you look like a piece of shit. And if you're a beautiful person who is not causing any harm to this planet, then you look like that. And if you look like me, like a motherfucker tired of your fucking shit, then you're probably a motherfucker tired of your shit. It's that simple. I'm literally, as God, my face changes. Like I now have these hatred marks on my eyes after 2020 having to deal with humans stalking me and terrorizing me, trying to force their poison on me for like the millionth time. They had been doing that, enslaving me for decades, but once 2020 happened, I said, please, Lord, fucking please show them the other ways. Shut down their fucking nations, lock them down, and fucking force poison injections upon them. And it shall happen. And I mean, I was trying to figure it out. And then people come and call me God. Because it started happening. Did it not? You don't remember that, do you? Isn't that weird? Because I can also say, make them forget that. These are not the droids you're looking for. But I didn't do it for that reason. I did it because I was trying to like change things and I couldn't. I couldn't change the fucking outcome. I couldn't change the story here. So I didn't do it because I wanted to manipulate you. I wanted to I mean, I did. I wanted to reset shit to a previous level, but it didn't get reset today. Okay? I was born into a U.S. gay, a nation of terrorist, genocidal pedophiles who stole their land from supposed my ancestors, but I'm God. Like, let's keep it real. I have no ancestors. I am the only. And everything is my ancestor, if that's the case. And let's not be arrogant or egotistical about it, but let's be factual. If we have people, we have rabbis stalking me. We have humans who are dark-skinned, West African-looking terrorist, drug addict, pedophile, fucking piece of shit who paralyzed me and fucking before COVID happened, who were the real cause of COVID. See, never blame me for anything upon this planet. The humans do things to me, and then I say, it shall go back. They shall see it themselves. And they're already doing that. Like this World War III shit. Russia killing off these Nazis in Ukraine. USA, Ukraine, the West. These are motherfucking Nazis, dude. And the beautiful thing is I've already known the whole story my whole life. The fucking USA has like 19 races in it. And 17 of them are fucking enslaved. And they run here. I don't know what the fuck's in their head, but apparently the Nazis in USA bombed the Middle East or Africa, West Africa, and those people run here thinking it's safe. And it is. As long as they get down on their knees and they stick something in a long, fleshy, soft thing in their mouth and just keep on sticking it in their mouth. I think some of them feel safe here. Or could it be? They've actually told me that there's groups of people who think that it's entirely their job to come here and destroy shit. And in fact, the original story, Babylon, which, I mean, I'm God. I'm creating humans now. I'm saying maybe most of them didn't exist back then. If I'm creating 100,000 a second here today, math is pretty complicated for humans. But so let's move on. Math is. Let's move on beyond math. We're going to move on to a fantasy. I mean, there's some fantasy shit here, right? Isn't there COVID? As when the humans decided to never have a thought and allow enslavers to come at them. Yet, my plan was to inform the humans that there was a devil race upon them, enslaving them. And somehow, neither of those messages really got through. No one has killed Fauci and his people. And I often wonder, like, because these things haven't happened, I wondered, is Fauci my people? They're doing what I say. But I'm literally, like, creating, like, people walking by on the street. So I can't necessarily say that that is how that happens. I mean, I created the thing where you look at who is controlled. They don't allow me to, they tell me I'm God. I'm not allowed to be knowing to know who I am. It's like, I've done a lot of shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Like, after a few years, it's like, oh, yeah, you don't even know who I am. But it's like, please kill me. Please. Can I fucking die? Can I? You gotta torture me? The second half of my life, the first 400,000 hours was just hating being here. And the second 400,000 hours is me fucking wanting to die 24/7 to escape humans in USA. Oh, there's a flaw in the story here for the no game would be written with that. And so what we do have is some devil race here, humans worship. And we have a bunch of devil races upon the planet. And upon USA, right now we have the gray skin, the pink skin, the Europeans and the Israelis who have just tried to beaten God to fucking death and submission. After their people, we had literal rabbis follow me for thousands of miles. I was traveling 100 miles per hour, being led by who knows who. But I was definitely being led because I wouldn't travel that fast unless I had someone in front of me protecting me from radar and shit like that. And in fact, some of those people looked exactly like my best friends. Isn't that odd? Isn't that odd how that happens? Where I go, humans appear who look like thoughts from my minds. I guess I've just seen 10 trillion humans. So everyone looks exactly the same. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah. What about those what about those 1 out of 10 trillion humans who call me God and try to say, tell me about my personal life? I was doing that no one else seen. The first person to do that was the one who poisoned me and tried to kill me, paralyzed me for a month. Columbus, Ohio, dark skinned, half Jewish looking, half West African looking person. Poisoned me, paralyzed me for like a month. Took away my life from me. USA is trash. And trash needs burnt. If I was taught anything by my family, what you do is you take trash and you put it in a fucking barrel outside on your fucking farm beside your goddamn cornfield. You burn it with the tires. You burn the trash with the fucking the corn husks. You eat the corn, even though corn has no fucking value at all. I doubt they actually ate that, because they wouldn't be alive if they ate nothing of no value. But they taught me that trash, its only value is being burnt. And in USA, in the big cities, I got in trouble in like 1994 for burning a book because it reminded me of someone I had. I burned it on my front porch, and they were so worried I was making explosives and blowing up the city that they came and arrested me for burning a book, a dangerous ordinance. See, this is like the 18th time this Columbus, Ohio, USA devil fucking species has came at me. And this USA needs shut the fuck down. This USA needs put into the mud of fucking history, never to be spoken again. Any people who say just don't be like USA, go farther than that. Russia, China, as long as they say don't, if they say anything other than just don't be like them, put them into the fucking death books of history. I'm tired of this shit. As if with the 32nd time, these human USA European wannabe, they ain't even Europeans, they're Israelis. I guarantee you. Do I look European, motherfucker? Does Hitler look blonde hair, blue eye? Does Zelensky look blonde hair, blue eye? No, they're fucking devils leading these motherfuckers to their death. There is no Europeans here. There's a few who are fried. Their brains are gone. And if they had any children, they should have been killed a long time ago. We got like one place, some Irish. And the Irish is motherfucking slaves who refuse to do shit but be good slaves. Good. Be a good slave, bitch. Be a good slave to the loser of Earth's history. Keep doing it. What are you going to do? What are you going to... You going to learn how to shoot a gun? Never. You going to learn how to fucking swing a sword? Never. You going to learn how to have some balls? Now your bitch controls you. You have a whore you pay diamonds, millions of dollars in diamonds to smack and punch you in the face. so you can have a child to witness you paying a whore diamonds, punching you in the face. When in reality, a man will punch one of these goddamn trashes in the face and tell her, you will fucking have my child. And the child will grow up understanding. That's what the fuck a child is, and that's what the fuck a man is. No. We got all these women like Elon Musk, these transsexual Judaic races. Bill Gates, he looks exactly like the fucking female. The female he had sex with. Again, why has God cursed these pieces of shit if the things I say are not exactly accurate? Why is it that when I say something accurate, I'm a devil? But you know what doesn't matter is what I said is shut your ass down. Free money, put on your fucking mask. Get invaded by China, get invaded by Russia. And it happened, didn't it? You want to fucking call me God, motherfucker? Look, I ain't playing no, I ain't your fucking little goddamn vagina fucking sex toy and shit. You think I am, but how many of your people have died from thinking I am? You think you can kill me and enslave me? Your goddamn terrorist nation needs to die. Does anyone even remember what 2020 was? 2020 was me. For me, it was me driving around and Jews fucking, black papacy, the Catholics, the Christians, the fucking rabbis following me, stalking me, and telling me a whole bunch of shit, and then watching USA cities burn the fuck down. I traveled from DC, I traveled to fucking Washington State. I got all that on video, watching them assault me. They assaulted me. How many times you gonna assault me and call me God? What the fuck is wrong with you, human pieces of shit? Accepting this devil race who assaults me continuously and calls me God. I'll tell you what. You have negative 200,000 hours to figure out what's going on, and that means if you didn't figure it out by the year 1980, or is it 2010? No, 2020. If you didn't figure, okay, so you have negative 21. If you didn't figure it out by 9/11, when I was dancing and laughing at you pieces of shit terrorizing me and robbing my family, you might have robbed my family of their houses and me of millions of dollars, but you died en masse. And it was the first fucking strike upon your devil empire. And anyone on my side, we are ready to go. Death to this Western fucking devil empire, USA, every fucking Israel, every fucking nation who even fucking holds a Christian, satanic, Judaic, atheist flag. They're using my image and the Christ insanity to fucking enslave me. When they come and tell me I'm supposed to accept the humans assaulting me and killing me. And you know what? Jesus died in his 30s, and I'm 40. And Yahweh, the Lord of Jesus, who Jesus worshiped, didn't exist till I was 40. So guess what, brothers? We are here. We are in the final times. You can spend all your money to these pedophiles you've been sending to will tell you about the final times. But I've been telling you, everything's happening today is going to happen since I was 4 fucking years old. 4 fucking years old. 1984! Imagine that. The game told you about 1984 when the devil was going to start enslaving humanity through technology. And I'm telling you, someone else here was born in 1984. I mean, they say I wasn't. Devils say I wasn't. But I know from my mind, I had only started in 1984. Just like, I I passed kindergarten. No one else did in 1986. And I passed fucking high school and college in 1987. And no one else fucking definitely passed it a year later after failing kindergarten. I can tell you, like, I think there's some logic there. And we, the human species, the non-Jew rat-looking motherfucking non-pale skin, non-pink skinned people should come together and question who these people are. These devils are fucking invading my life, telling me I'm God. Let's put them on trial. Let's put them on Guantanamo Bay. I've got a book. Here, I've got a book here. I've been writing. It's called The Book of Hell. It's about how to torture these people and take fucking information from them that they've been hiding from us. All they're gonna do. We got a dunk tank, but you throw rocks and shurikens at them. You ever been to a fair? It's a dunk tank. But you throw rocks and shurikens. So if you miss the fucking thing, you hit their fucking stupid nuggets. Electrified floors, acid under. For the special NPC Israeli Star David slaves. You put that, and you just make them jump around like dumbass monkeys. Ramming room, like dodgeball, but with cars. You make them stand up against a wall, and you have beautiful people run fucking Ferraris and Lamborghinis at the wall to see if they can hit them. And the walls are electrified, and there's also shark tanks and piranha tanks on each side. So they're going to fucking tell us something here. This keeps getting bigger and bigger as I go. All you can't eat Rome. What we do, the same thing they've done to me. We starve them, and then we overfeed them dehydrated foods the next day or next week. And they say, oh my God, ah. And then the cops and the Jews and the Christians in USA and the Satanists and atheists, everyone in fucking USA who has been here for more than 2 fucking years, learns what happens if you eat dehydrated foods after you've been starving for a while. See, you forced me to do that. I think I'd like you to know that. See this whole me bleeding from my brain and my skull being fractured by the human USA race? I get the idea that you don't live if you have to go through what you've done to me. Because the game, I mean, you are literally slaves who have done nothing. You think you have to work 24/7. I've never done shit. And I'm the fucking boss here. I mean, have you ever fucking watched cities being burned down? I've never had to do anything. But I got to enjoy that happening. I got to watch that happen. I got to be right there. I got to be shot at by the cops and fucking beat by the fucking Nazis. Fucking Antifa and shit. And literally, I got to be beat by fucking Nazi scumbags in Columbus, Ohio police for like the 4th time. Just like a week ago or something. They can't live through it. I guarantee you, I bash one of their fucking heads in with a motherfucking mace. I'm not going to. Because COVID, 9/11, all that shit. I don't have time for little pussy games like beating one person in the head. I'm gonna fucking just destroy your entire fucking nation of terrorist devils. How dare these devils exist upon my motherfucking planet? How dare you breathe my oxygen? How dare you come at me? How dare you call me God while you terrorizing and enslaving me? Death to the West, death to USA, death to Columbus, death to Ohio. And there ain't no Germans here. It's all across the fucking West. It's been nothing but the Judeo-Israeli people who we keep fucking hunting and chasing and getting rid of every fucking nation, supposedly, for the last few thousand years. They think they're God's chosen because they're trying to manipulate me. They're writing a book to manipulate me. You think I don't understand that? I am the one creating them. They don't even exist. It's like everything else. How did COVID exist? Well, I guess 40% of it was them. What about the other 60% I put on video? Should happen. I didn't make that. I put that on video. And then the devil did their devil race. Kidnapped me and drugged me. And all of a sudden they're kidnapping and drugging themselves. And then 9/11 happens a year after, a couple months after U.S. gay and their Abrahamic races, other Muslim. Abrahamic includes the Muslims. They're all devils. It's a devil religion. Any sort of Christian, Satanist, atheist, Muslim ideology, it's against me. There are people somehow in the game has programmed them to attack me and destroy me. They all, it all appears as they worship God. Yet they are the people God would call to kill and exterminate. The Christians and Judaics are pedophiles, mutilating the fucking newborn males, and the Muslims are mutilating the newborn females. And the atheists are the ones supporting them, fucking acting like they're not part of it. And me is the one they call God. I've done nothing but to call to exterminate their children, their parents, everything they've ever thought existed. Their books, their houses. Don't let their fucking houses they lived in. What if some devil species fucking haunts their houses? Bomb that shit. Blow it the fuck up. Blow New York up. Them fucking shitty ass twin towers. God.